Pay close attention. What you're about to see is Bible prophecy being fulfilled.
Welcome to YPN News, bringing you the news that relates to Bible prophecy and foretold by Yeshua Hawkins. Our report today focuses on the devastating drought that has been going on in California and the surrounding region for the last 14 years. Now, with scientists predicting the drought to continue for possibly another decade, drastic measures are being called for.
That's right. The drought in California has got the state's officials sounding the warning alarms to its residents. While rain and snow have been in the forecast, they offer very little relief to the drought-stricken area. The problem is so critical and growing worse that Governor Jerry Brown is urging people to rethink the way they are using water now and how they will use it in the future.
CBS reporter Ben Tracy recently spoke with some of the people closely monitoring the effects of the drought. Frank Gerke takes a snowpack sample each month in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Now this month, however, when he plunged the pole into the snow to measure the snowpack, it was a pathetic 12% of its normal level. Mr. Gerke said, "We're not getting these storms to come through, and without that runoff, the reservoirs are not going to refill."
Amazing. One such reservoir is Nevada's Lake Mead. Now, there is a large white band on the rocks around the lake, which represents the level the water used to be at, much like a bathtub ring. Since 2000, Lake Mead has lost 4 trillion gallons of water. When asked how critical of a point is this, Southern Nevada's Water Authority General Manager Patricia Mulroy stated, "It's a pretty critical point. This isn't the typical drought that we've been through so many times." Really bad.
Now, the drought that has caused the bathtub-like ring in Lake Mead in Nevada actually began 14 years ago. To add injury to insult, scientists believe that we may be in the middle of a mega drought. What does that mean? It could last another decade. Now, currently 90% of California is in a severe or extreme drought, and state officials say 17 rural communities are running out of water within the next 4 months.
Wow. This drought is expected to cost the state's agricultural industry $5 billion in lost revenue this year. Governor Jerry Brown gave this advice in Los Angeles. He said, "This drought is a big wake-up call." He said, "Don't flush more than you have to, or don't shower more than you need to." The first rain fell in places of California in nearly 2 months, but it's a mere drop in the drought bucket.
Now, scientists say that California hasn't been this dry since the year 1580, 434 years ago.
That's amazing. Now, Yeshua Hawkins and the House of Yahweh have been warning the world of these impending and ever-continuing natural disasters. How could one man have the inside track on these type of catastrophic events, you might ask? Farmers' almanacs? Weather channels? Maybe he guesses. Well, all those answers would be wrong. The Holy Scriptures, which foretold these prophecies, has been his only source of accurate information for over 70 years. And so far, these scriptural predictions haven't failed yet. Now, to get your inside track of information on coming events and the only man and place on the face of the earth that can save you and those who listen to you from certain disaster, Yeshua Hawkins and the House of Yahweh, get your pen and paper and take down the following information. You'll be glad you did.
You can contact the House of Yahweh at The House of Yahweh, P.O. Box 2498, Abilene, Texas 79604. You can call them at 1-800-613-9494. Visit them at any one of their websites, www.yahweh.com, www.yeshuahawkins.com, or their latest website, www.yahwehsbranch.com. You can email them at info@yahweh.com, and for any calls outside the United States, please call the number on your screen.
Up next, the only man on the earth bringing forth the true waters of life, Yisrael Hawkins. From all of us here at YPN News, I'm Katan Alexander.
And I'm Jeffrey Heimerman.
Thank you for watching.